Hello student, good morning. I am Dr. Ajay Kumar Sinha, Professor of Chemistry. Today I will continue from the last class. Last class I was discussing numerical problems asked in medical and engineering examination, competitive examination. And these questions are based on chemical thermodynamics. Now I will continue. Question I am reading now. The enthalpies of combustion of carbon and carbon monoxide are minus 390 kilojoule per mole and minus 278 kilojoule per mole. The enthalpy of formation of carbon monoxide is, again I am repeating the question, the enthalpies of combustion of carbon and carbon monoxides are minus 390 kilojoule per mole and minus 278 kilojoule per mole respectively. The enthalpy of formation of carbon monoxide is, four options are given. First, 668 kilojoule per mole. Second, plus 112 kilojoule per mole. Third, minus 112 kilojoule per mole. Fourth, minus 668 kilojoule per mole. Again I am repeating the option. First option, 668 kilojoule per mole. Second, plus 112 kilojoule per mole. Third, minus 112 kilojoule per mole. Fourth, minus 668 kilojoule per mole. This question was asked in BHU and you can solve it within 10 seconds. Just to try, how will you solve? At least concept, what concept you will apply that you think, and it will take hardly 10-second time. Okay, just to think. After that I will tell correct answer, explanation and its solution. How will you solve it? I will tell you. Just to think. Keep pen and paper with you. Then you can solve it easily, and what I will give a hint or solution, whatever I will discuss, that you can note down. Now you think. Its correct option is minus 112 kilojoule per mole, means minus 112 kilojoule per mole. How? Now I am telling you that how will you solve that I am telling you. Here just you have to write equation. Reaction you have to write. According to the question, the enthalpy of combustion of carbon and carbon monoxides are minus 390 kilojoule per mole and minus 278 kilojoule per mole respectively. Question is given. In question these are given. It means C plus O2, CO2. This is actually combustion. Enthalpy of combustion of carbon, correct? Complete reaction with oxygen. C plus O2, CO2. This is the combustion reaction, and its value is given minus 390 kilojoule. This is the first reaction. Second, according to the question, CO plus half O2 it gives CO2. This is again combustion reaction. CO, already carbon is converted to carbon monoxide. Now second step, carbon monoxide will convert to carbon dioxide, and second reaction will be CO plus half O2, and it will give CO2, and its value is given minus 278 kilojoule per mole. Okay, first reaction is C plus O2, complete combustion of carbon, that value is given minus 390 kilojoule per mole, and second carbon monoxide is converting to carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide's combustion of carbon monoxide is its value is given minus 278 kilojoule, means CO plus half O2 is equal to CO2. Its value is delta H value is minus 278 kilojoule. And what you have to calculate? The enthalpy of formation of carbon monoxide. Enthalpy of formation of carbon monoxide means you have to calculate C plus half O2. C plus half O2, it will give CO. What will be its value, delta H value? That you have to calculate with the help of above reaction what I have told you, by use of C plus half O2 CO2 and CO plus half O2 CO2. With the use of these two equations, you have to calculate for C plus half O2, it is giving CO. Okay, that you have to calculate. Then how will you get C plus half O2? Then equation 1 will be as it is, and equation 2, just to reverse it, means minus second reaction. First reaction, equation 1 minus equation 2. Then equation 1 value is given minus 390 minus equation 2. Because why you are doing minus? Because CO2 will be cancelled out. Now both are in right hand side, but now second equation, if we reverse it, then it will come to the left. Both will be cancelled. That's why you are writing minus sign. Equation 1 minus equation 2 means minus 390 minus, in bracket, equation second value you have to write, that is the minus 278. Then minus 390 minus plus 278, hence value, remaining value will be in minus 112 kilojoule. This is the correct answer. Okay, that is the option C is correct. Minus 112 means minus 112 kilojoule per mole. Now next question I am reading. H2 plus Cl2, it is giving 2HCl, and delta H value is given minus 194 kilojoule. In this reaction, heat of combustion of HCl in kilojoule is, again I am repeating the question, H2 plus Cl2, it is giving 2HCl, and delta H value is given, delta H value is equal to minus 194 kilojoule. In this reaction, heat of formation of HCl in kilojoule is, 4 option is given. First option plus 194 kilojoule, second plus 97 kilojoule, third minus 97 kilojoule, fourth minus 194 kilojoule. Option again I am repeating. First option plus 194 kilojoule, second plus 97 kilojoule, third minus 97 kilojoule, fourth minus 194 kilojoule. This question was asked in KCET, Karnataka CET, and this question can be solved within 10 seconds maximum. Just to think, after that I will tell correct answer, explanation, and how will you solve, that I will tell you. Just to think. its correct answer is minus 97 kilojoule. Minus 97 kilojoule. How? Now I am telling you, means this option C is correct, minus 97 kilojoule. Now I am telling you how this answer will come. Okay. Heat of formation is for 1 mole. This is the important things. But in reaction H2 plus Cl2, it is giving 2 HCl and delta H value is minus 194 kilojoule. Correct? Then this is for 2 mole. But you have to calculate for 1 mole because heat of formation is for 1 mole. But in question, value is given for 2 mole. Delta H is equal to, for this reaction H2 plus Cl2, it is giving 2 HCl and delta H value for this reaction is given minus 194 kilojoule. Then for 1 mole, half of this value means half of minus 194 kilojoule. Then it will become how much? Minus 97 kilojoule, half of this. Correct? Hence correct answer is minus 97 kilojoule. That is the option C is correct. Third option. Next question I am telling you. C plus O2, it is giving CO2 and delta H value is equal to minus X. And second reaction CO plus half O2, it is giving CO2, delta H is equal to minus Y. Then delta HF for CO will be first option 2x plus y, second option x minus y, third option y minus 2x, fourth option y minus x. Again I am repeating the question. C plus O2, it is giving CO2 and delta H value is equal to minus x. Second reaction CO plus half O2, it is giving CO2 and delta H value is equal to minus y for this reaction. Then you have to calculate delta HF for CO will be first option 2x plus y, second x minus y, third y minus 2x, fourth y minus x. This question was asked in medical examination, DPMT. Okay, just to think, this type of question already I have solved. Now you think, keep pen and paper so that if I will give hint or solution, that time you can note down. Just to think. After that I will tell correct answer, explanation and its a solution. Okay, how will you solve, that I will tell. Just to think. Its correct answer is y minus x. Y minus x. Actually, this question will take hardly 10 second time. 10 seconds is sufficient. Means answer is y minus x. How? Now I am telling you. This type of question already you have solved. Now, how will you solve? I am telling you. First reaction C plus O2, CO2. And its delta H value is minus x. And second, CO plus half O2, CO2, delta H minus y. This question what I have discussed, today's first question, it is the same way, only value is different. They have here value they have not given, only minus x or minus y it has written. That is a different. Then here again equation 1 minus equation 2 you have to do, because CO2, if you reverse second reaction, then CO2 will be cancelled, and C you want heat of formation for CO, then C plus half O2 actually you want, correct? Then this you will get C plus half O2 CO you will get by doing equation 1 minus equation 2. Then equation 1 is minus x minus equation 2, then minus x minus in bracket minus y, then minus minus plus means minus x plus y, that you can write y minus x. Minus x plus y means what? Y minus x. Hence correct answer is option D. Option D. And this question was asked in Delhi Medical, DPMT. Next question I am telling you, now onward question will be based on heat of neutralization. Actually topic wise I am discussing all numericals, and these numericals are asked in medical and engineering competitive examination. What I have discussed till date, that was based on heat of formation, and all numericals are based on chemical thermodynamics. And now I am going to discuss the numericals based on heat of neutralization, and these questions were asked in medical and engineering competitive exam. Now question I am reading. Heat of neutralization for the reaction NaOH plus HCl. It is giving NaCl plus H2O, and its value is 57.1 kilojoule per mole. What will be the heat released when 0.25 mole of NaOH reacts with 0.25 mole of HCl? First option 22.5 kilojoule per mole. Second 57.1 kilojoule per mole. Third 14.3 kilojoule per mole. Fourth 28.6 kilojoule per mole. Again I am repeating the question. Heat of neutralization for the reaction NaOH plus HCl. It is giving NaCl plus H2O, and heat is given 57.1 kilojoule per mole. You have to calculate what will be the heat released when 0.25 mole of NaOH reacts with 0.25 mole of HCl. Both are equal. 0.25 mole of NaOH reacts with 0.25 mole of HCl. Then how much heat it will release? Correct? And for the reaction NaOH 1 mole HCl, it is giving NaCl plus H2O, and heat released is given 57.1 kilojoule per mole. Okay. Now just you think. After that I will tell correct answer, explanation, and I will tell how will you solve. This question was asked in CPMT, and it will take again hardly 10 second time, not more than that. Just to think. Keep pen and paper with you so that you can note down the solution, what I will discuss, how will you solve, that you can note down. Okay, just now you think it. Its correct answer is 14.3 kilojoule per mole. 14.3 kilojoule per mole. How? Then it is very easy to solve it. Actually, for 1 mole, whatever value is given, 57.1 kilojoule, that is for 1 mole. Both are 1 mole, and both are a strong acid and strong base. Then its value is fixed, 57.1 kilojoule. Okay, it is given. Then for 1/4 we have to calculate. 1/4, then value will be also 1/4. Value will be also 1/4. Correct? Means 57.1 divided by 4, because 0.25 and 0.25. 0.25 means 1/4 mole. Both are there. HCl and NOH. Hence value will be 1/4 of 57.1. It will come 14.3. Okay, 14.3, that is the correct. 14.3 kilojoule, that is only nearest closest answer. 14.3 into 4, it will come how much? 4 into 12. Minor changes there in this after the point, no problem. But whatever given this in option, that is a C is correct. Means 14.3 kilojoule per mole. Okay. That is 57. Also you can tell 57.1 into 0.25. It's 57.1 into 0.25. Solve it. It will come around 14.3 kilojoule. Hence correct answer is option C. Next question I am telling you. The heat of neutralization of a strong acid and a strong alkali is 57.0 kilojoule per mole. The heat released when 0.5 mole of HNO3 solution is mixed with 0.2 mole of KOH. Again listen carefully. Question. The heat of neutralization of a strong acid and a strong alkali is 57.0 kilojoule per mole. The heat released when 0.5 mole HNO3 solution is mixed with 0.2 mole of KOH is first option 57.0 kilojoule, second 11.4 kilojoule, third 28.5 kilojoule, and fourth 34.9 kilojoule. First option is 57.0 kilojoule, second 11.4 kilojoule, third 28.5 kilojoule, fourth 34.9 kilojoule. A very good question, and this question was asked in KCET, and this question will take hardly 10 second time. Just to think. After that I will tell correct answer, explanation, and its solution. How will you solve that I will tell you. Just to think. Its correct answer is 11.4 kilojoule. 11.4 4 kilojoule. How? Now I am telling you. Actually, for 1 mole value is 57.0 kilojoule. Then you have to calculate heat released when 0.5 mole of HNO3 solution is mixed with 0.2 mole of KOH. Then here actually according to the question that for a strong acid and a strong base value is given 57.0, but here in question what they are asking, heat released when half mole of HNO3 solution means 0.5 mole of HNO3 solution is mixed with 0.2 mole of KOH. Here again both are strong, HNO3 and KOH. Then how will you calculate? A very good question. Then you know that limiting value, you know, which is less, that will react completely. Then 0.2 mole of KOH will react 0.2 mole of HNO3 because both are not equal. HNO3 is more, KOH is less. Hence you have to limiting factor is there, KOH. Then 0.2 mole of KOH will react with 0.2 mole of HNO3. Hence its value will be 57.0 into 0.2. Then after solving 57 into 0.2, its value will be 11.4 kilojoule. Correct? It will come after multiplying 57 into 0.2. Then 57 into 2, that will be 114. 114 divided by 10 means 11.4. Hence option B is correct. This question was asked in KCET. Next question I am telling you. When 20 ml of a strong acid is added to 20 ml of an alkali, 20 ml, the temperature rises by 5 degrees centigrade. If 200 ml of each liquid are mixed, the temperature rise would be: first option 5 degrees centigrade, second 50 degrees centigrade, third 20 degrees centigrade, fourth 0.5 degrees centigrade. Again I am repeating the question. When 20 ml of a strong acid is added to 20 ml of an alkali, the temperature rises by 5 degrees centigrade. If 200 ml of each liquids are mixed, 200, the temperature rise would be: first option 5 degrees centigrade, second 50 degrees centigrade, third 20 degrees centigrade, fourth 0.5 degrees centigrade. This question is also a good question, and this also you can solve within 10 seconds. Just to think. After that I will tell correct answer and explanation and solution. Both I will tell. Just to think. Its correct answer is 5 degrees centigrade, means as it is. Okay. How? Now I am telling you. Heat evolved in the first case. Heat evolved in the first case that is 40 into 5, 20 ml each. A strong acid 20 ml, 20 ml alkali, total 40 ml. And then 40 ml into 5, that is 200 calorie. MST formula you have to utilize. S means specific heat. Correct? Its value is here 1. Then M is equal to here, that is 40. This milliliter is there. Then it can be converted into gram. Correct? Then 40 ml into 5, MST. S is equal to 1 and 40 ml is if we consider as a density 1 at room temperature, then its value will be 1 only. Then 40 into 5, that is a 200 calorie. Heat evolved in the second case, that is a 10 times, because amount heat are taken 10 times. It means 10 into 200. 10 into 200, 10 times. That is a 2000 calorie. 10 into 200, 10,000 calorie. Hence 400, total volume is now 200 plus 200. Both are 200. Then 400, total level 400 into delta T. Then delta T means total heat evolved is 2000 calorie. That is equal to 400 into delta T. 400 into delta T. Then what is the value for delta T? Then 2000 divided by 400. That is the 5 degree centigrade. Correct? This second time heat evolved in the second case. That is equal to 10 times, because amount taken are 10 times. In the first case 20 ml was taken. Now you have taken 200. 10 times you have taken. Then 10 times, then what does it mean? That will be heat evolved will be 10 into 200. Heat evolved in the second case is equal to 10 times, because heat taken are 10 times. Then 10 into 200, that is the 2000 calorie. Then this 2000 calorie is equal to MST, again same formula, the total, then total now here M will be 200 into 200 plus 200, 400 ml. 400 ml means 400 gram, you can tell. 400, S is equal to 1, delta T, that is equal to, now you have to calculate how much heat it will, what will the change of heat. The delta T you have to calculate. Then 2000 equal to 400 into delta T. Then delta T is equal to 2000 divided by 400. That is equal to 5 degree centigrade. Correct? Hence correct answer is option A only. Very good question. Okay. Now next question, today's last question I am telling you. Under the same condition, how many ml of 1 mKOH and 0.5 H2SO4 solution respectively, when mixed to form a total volume of 100 ml, produces the highest rise in temperature? Again I am repeating the question. Under the same conditions, how many ml of 1 mKOH, how many ml of 1 mKOH and 0.5 MH2SO4 solution respectively, when mixed to form a total volume of 100 ml, produces the highest rise in highest rise in temperature? First option 67 67.33. Second 33.67. Fourth 40.60. I am repeating again. First is 67.33. Second 33.67. Third 40.60. Fourth 50.50. Okay. Again you just listen. Under the same condition, how many ml you have to calculate, how many ml of 1 mKOH and 0.5 m H2SO4 solution respectively, when mixed to form a total volume of 100 ml, produces the highest rise in temperature. Highest rise in temperature. First option 67.33, second 33.67, third 40.60, fourth 50.50. This question was asked in IIT examination. Okay, just to think. After that I will tell correct answer and its explanation. Just to think. This question will take hardly 15 minutes, 15 seconds or 20 seconds. 20 seconds you can solve it, no problem. Just to think. Its correct answer is, actually it is not a point, option is given 67, it is actually you can tell comma, you can tell 67 ml and 33 ml, like that, comma you can tell, not the point. 67 ml comma 33, first option. Second 33 comma 67 means first option 67 ml and 33 ml. Acid is this KOH is 67 and H2SO4 is 33. First option. Second 33 67, KOH is 33 and H2SO4 is 67. And third option is 50 ml KOH and 60 ml KOH H2SO4. And fourth 50 ml KOH and 50 ml H2SO4. This is actually option. Okay, ml they have given. First option 67 ml, 33 ml, just they have written comma. Okay, and second 33 ml, 67 ml. Third 40 ml, 60 ml. And third is 40 and 60. Fourth 50. All are in ml because total volume is 100 ml. Total volume is 100 ml. Question was under the same conditions how many ml? how many ml of 1 m KOH and 0.5 m H2SO4 solution respectively when mixed to form a total volume of 100 ml. Total volume 100 ml. That's why 6733 first option given. Second 33 67 because all are becoming 100. Third 40 60 and fourth 50 50. Then its correct answer is fourth option 50 50 50 ml 50 ml because this KOH is 1 m and H2SO4 is 0.5 m. They have written only 0.5 H2SO4, m is not written, but it should be 0.5 m H2SO4. Okay, both are in m molarity. Then now its correct answer will be 50 ml plus 50 ml. 50 ml this thing KOH and 50 ml H2SO4. Correct? Both should be equal. 50 ml of 1 m KOH plus 50 ml of 0.5 m H2SO4 will involve complete neutralization. Because reaction if you write, then because it is these things H2SO4 KOH plus H2SO4, that reaction should be that should react completely. KOH should be neutralized by H2SO4 0.5 m because both are m not n. Otherwise you know m is equal to 2n H2SO4. Correct? But here both are m only, but volume is not this here. It is a half 0.5 KOH is 1 m, but H2SO4 is half m. Correct? Because 1 m H2SO4 it will give 2H. But for complete neutralization we required same strength. For that purpose now it is given 0.5. H2SO4 is 0.5, then that is equal to 1 m of KOH. Correct? Because H2SO4 will produce 2H, 1 m. But here 0.5 means only 1H. Then that if it is a 0.5, then now OH and 1H, OH minus plus H plus, it will form H2O. Only 1H is required. Then that you will get from 0.5 H2SO4. 1 m H2SO4 means it will produce 2H. Then it will not complete it will neutralize. For the neutralization, both H and OH should be in the same number. Hence, total volume is 100 ml. 100 ml according to the question. It means for neutralization, 50 ml KOH and 50 ml H2SO4 is required. Correct? Then only then it will react completely because total volume is 100 ml and it will neutralize completely. And number of OH ion and number of H ion is equal according to the question. Hence 50-50. KOH is 50, acid is 50. Hence correct option is 50 ml KOH, 50 ml H2SO4. Correct? Both should be 50-50. And correct answer is option D. Now I am stopping only here. Next class again I will continue. Actually I am discussing numericals based on topic. Okay, every term that is now neutral heat of neutralization. This numericals based on heat of neutralization I am discussing. After that, next class again some numericals are remaining based on heat of neutralization. After that, I will discuss heat of hydration, numericals based on heat of hydration and heat of transition. You can't miss any question, numericals in examination. That is the purpose of discussing in details. Okay, now I am stopping only here. Next class again I will continue. Thank you.